Hey guys, welcome back. You notice there's no webcam. The thing is not everybody's comfortable being on camera. Shellnut will be home in a few hours, and I don't have my own space to just do YouTube. This is the dining room. It's a shared space. Roommate doesn't work. She left earlier. I don't know if she's come back yet or not. And while she doesn't really care, it's still Shellnut, my wife, does and doesn't want to be on camera. Therefore, you know, she's gonna be home in a little bit. I'm recording a little late today because work, and I really wanted to play this game. So
I don't know your name.
yeah.
I apologize. As the rebel leader, I have to be careful. I am the rightful queen, Unuratu. Etzli, you still owe me a scouting report.
Yes, Mom. There was one thing, this morning.
Yes?
I saw Hakan debating with his neighbor. He seemed angry. As I came near, they suddenly stopped talking. Then they started laughing as if one had told a joke.
He's planning something. Good work.
Thank you, Mother. Hey.
Hi.
As you can see, secrets don't stay secret for very long in Paititi. If you were to deviate from the plan,
You'd find out quickly. I see that.
she's here to help me find something I lost. You don't have to worry about that.
Was Father a scout when he was my age?
He was a hunter.
Was he ferocious?
He could be, but he was also very kind.
So the last video got a monetization copyright claim, which is not a bad thing. It's just I don't get to monetize it. Somebody else does.
Look around if you wish.
Who are you?
I will be in the market across the river when you're ready to find the box of fish.
But I took care of that. It's scheduled to upload, so I found out about it before. Like, that video goes up on Sunday. This one will go up on Monday. Be viewable for you guys.
He has them.
Enough
So-
talking. You lost your dice, fine. But don't lie about it.
I can see, even if no one else can.
That dude just look at his clothes. He's got a freaking
Hello.
jaguar golden headdress thing. Looks pretty cool. I mean, just random NPC character design. I like it.
Beautiful.
The copyright claim was literally when I went to a vendor.
Will you trade? Please.
There was some
I
music
have barely made
playing, and
enough
I
to
was
offer
there
a
long
tribute.
enough that it
Tribute to
counted.
who?
The cult of Kukulkan, of course. They demand half of all profits earned on market day. But if they think I tried to short them...
I understand.
Thank you, Ishiki. Will you trade then?
Serpent bow. I can carry more, but I don't have a lot. I don't really need armor because I have the DLC armor, and I can buy more arrows. But that hunter's quiver would be nice. Have more arrows. Might be able to sell some stuff. Gold ore. It literally said that's what it's for, to sell.
You have made an excellent choice, my friend. I am certain you will find it useful.
Yeah, Condor feathers. Rare outfits with special abilities. Special stuff. Oh, I am glad I
The
got that
gods
perk.
favor us both.
I'm glad I got that perk. Because that's worth a lot.
You have made an excellent choice, my friend.
Gave me just enough to get what we wanted. I could buy fire arrows. I can craft fire arrows and sell them for a lot of money.
I'm always ready to trade.
But yeah, I was in the how do I craft a fire arrow? That'll craft arrows. So I can only have that many. But how do I craft fire arrows again? I don't remember how. Photographer mode. Where's the journal? Notebook, a record of my hunt for Trinity. History of the White Queen. Okay, well, we don't really need to right now anyway. Oh, there's another vendor over here.
I don't recognize you. What are you doing here? Where did you get that tunic?
It was given to me by Unuratu.
Oh, you are the Queen's guest? I meant no offense. Please, you must forgive me.
It's all right. Don't worry.
How may I help you?
Knife upgrade. Wish I would have got that. And I can buy condor feathers and jaguar hide and black wolf hide. Emperors, I can buy these from them. They don't have very much. Eagle feathers. Alright, that's nice to know. What do I have that I can sell? Used for crafting special arrows, molotovs, upgrade weapons, and restoring outfits.
I await your return.
I will have to come see you again because I want that upgrade and I don't have the money for it. Because I bought a different upgrade.
Hakan!
What is this?
Cultist, waiting for their deity to appear. When the catastrophes come, the god Kukulkan must be sacrificed to power the sun. Otherwise, the world dies.
Sacrifice a god?
The sacrifice is my duty. But this cult leader will take my place and attempt to become the god. He believes we can remake the world and live in a paradise of his design.
Remake the world.
What?
I've heard those words before.
There he is!
I know him. That's Dr. Mingus.
Behold! The instrument of our unity and salvation! Soon, our dreams of peace and safety will be realized!
They already call him Kukulkan. But his real name is Amaru. He was born here, but raised, lied to, by outsiders. The people believe in him,
But you don't.
My late husband, Saidi, was his brother. They had differences over the future of Paititi. When Saidi died, Amaru devoted himself to the cult.
You have seen the storm. You are worried about worse to come. I ensure you that Paititi will persevere and thrive forever!
I know he will. If Amaru is successful, all of us who disagree will never see this paradise. The rebels will be discarded.
Not if they don't find the box.
Yes. Our best hope is to find it first. Perhaps Amaru might still be brought to see love and reason.
Death to the outsiders! Retribution will come!
Hakan! Enough!
We must strike while the snake is within reach.
Justice will be met in good time. Do not jeopardize our rebellion for the sake of impulse. Edsley, go scout ahead. We'll meet you at the edge of the mountain. Last warning. Go. Follow Edsley. Your clothing won't hide you long from these guards.
Okay, I'll find the box.
You've been warned to keep the peace.
I was just out for a pleasant stroll with my son.
Amaru is losing his patience.
It won't happen again.
She kept the peace.
Jonah, can you answer?
Yeah, me and Uchi set up camp. Everything's okay.
Dominguez is here. He's the leader of the cult of Kukulkan. That's what Unuratu's rebels are fighting.
What?
He's been here for years. Trinity controls Paititi.
Whoa.
I'm going to the Eye of the Serpent. We have to get the box before the next cataclysm hits. I don't have enough space for that.
I don't get it. She kept the peace. Oh well.
Where is my mother?
She's settling matters between the guards and Hakan.
What's it like outside Paititi?
Well, a lot of things. It's a very big world.
Bigger than Paititi?
Bigger than 100 Paititis.
What? Will you take me there?
I think your mother might have something to say about that.
What you're looking for is in there.
How will I know when I found the right chamber?
By the smell of death. If you survive, you can find your way back through the old irrigation system. I'll meet you there. Be careful. The cult often patrols there.
Old irrigation system. Stealing. That's what that was. That was a donation to their church, not a tomb. Gotta get those bugs. They're worth far too much money.
All right.
Whee! More shrooms. Gotta get them shrooms. It's like I could go this way though. This is sealed off. I didn't tell it to go to the next one. Oh wells.
All right.
Gotta remember to hold them triggers, that way I can swing and not climb. And the mushrooms aren't there. So, that's not gonna hold, and I have to just keep going. Good to know.
I don't
Campfire.
think anything could have prepared me for this place.
We got
The
two
people,
skills.
their history, everything they've lived, and who they are today. To hear him tell it, Amaru, Dominguez, Kukulkan only wants to keep Paititi safe. But I've seen the lengths he'll go to, the murder and cruelty. I have to stop him.
Okay. Got 2 skill points to spend. That would be nice. See, I don't really want to start getting into the skills that are like endurance mixtures, reduce damage from. I don't even make endurance mixtures yet. Rounds, I guess. And then can I do any upgrades here? There's an unlocked upgrade, but I lack the Jaguar skin. I lack the stuff to do the upgrade. But again, I'm using DLC weaponry other than that, and these don't get upgraded. And I don't have the upgrade kit for the knife, so. Why are you telling me about this? Is it because, oh, yeah. I do want to put that back on. Because, yeah. But I'd rather have my benefits. So, yeah. Then I can fast travel. 15 available destinations. I don't have a good enough knife to go in there, fortunately. There's a lot of things I'll have to come back to, and
Through there.
It'll be fine.
Smell. This must be the place Etsley mentioned.
Yeah, it looks like. Yeah, and if there was water down there, I still wouldn't want to go down there.
Steady, Lara, steady.
Graphical glitches instead of bats. Okay, I guess you can do that.
I'm gonna be sick.
Oh, it's a dumping pit. Oh. It is literally a dumping pit. Oh, and those aren't bats, they're ravens. Crows. Whatever you want to call them.
Okay, take it slow.
Might actually be a difference between ravens and crows.
You can do this.
That was pretty cool. That rock should have flown off the ledge when she grabbed it.
Ritual sacrifice.
I feel the strong need to start putting arrows in people. I thought I could land there. Okay, I'm at full health all of a sudden. Yeah, I thought I could just sit on that ledge and be fine. Take some target practice, shoot some people. I could go down right there. Why does it allow me to come over this way though?
Oh, great.
Huh.
I guess I have no choice.
Oh, God. It's literally a body shoot. There's your ritual sacrifice.
Is this one of the rebels? There's a way in somewhere.
Can we examine? Can't examine. It will not allow me.
A serpent with a silver eye. I'm on track. Yes, through there.
Oh, through here.
The smell keeps getting stronger.
Laura, how's it going?
I found another serpent with a silver eye. I must be getting close. You?
Talking tattoos with Uchu.
Tattoos?
Yeah, you saw Uno Rogers, right? It has a heron and an eclipse on it. That might have something to do with the silver box.
I don't think so. Looks like this is the only way, okay?
Wait, release the flame. Okay, it's a time puzzle. And there's nothing for the flame to do. I have to give it something to do. Like oil of some kind.
Full of oil and blood. There. That barrier's down. Need to keep moving.
Yeah. I had to give it something to do. I literally just did it to land on and grapple through her open stead.
Is this some kind of bloodletting chamber?
Again, we've got the fire. Got an oil release. Probably up here. Ah. Fire release is still the same.
Damn, it's flowing to the wrong place.
Okay then. So we need to
Must have taken
adjust it.
hundreds of sacrifices to get enough blood to fill these channels.
Okay, so we need to redirect, so it flows down here no matter what. And no matter what, it comes this way and goes this way. and then I can't tell because the light.
Too heavy. Needs more torque.
Oh. Oh. Where do I need it to go? Where? Right there. So that is just not hooked up at all. Okay, well, let's hook this up and we can at least try and get that side. We can at least try and get this side hooked up. So it's not even hooked up right here. Oh, yeah, it kind of is. Let's... Okay, now, does that work? Looks like it dead ends. It's got skulls. Let's go again. That looks like it works. Because it comes off of here. Comes into this channel, which comes up here. No. That does not work with this, but it works with this. A skull, blend straightens out, skull, straightens out, and a skull, straightens out. So that is correct. So cut that rope. Because we don't want to change that anymore. Oh, it's got to keep going. So again, we come out of this middle channel and it runs all the way up here and it hits this, and it's very hard to see, but it runs this way, loops back around, loops back around, comes over here. It's this channel that goes up there. So that should be solved. Let's go ahead and test it again. Yeah, buddy.
Now, to find the silver box.
Figured that one out pretty easy. It was just hard to see what was going on. Oh, I thought that was a turd. You got a silver turd instead. Congratulations. You got a silver turd. Only had to fight one guy the whole mission.
There's the little rebel prince. Over there, get her!
Oh, now I'm running away.
Damn it!
It guided me into the building.
Hey, Laura, if you can, head back. Uchu has something he wants to ask you. I think it's a favor.
Okay, I'll make my way back as soon as I can.
What skills did I? One skill point. Not even worth looking.
Impossible. I can't carry anymore.
I can see him.
Are you okay?
No. Pisco the Dead
Graphical
took my dice,
glitch.
and no one believes me. But he took them.
A dead man took your dice. Are you sure you didn't lose them?
Ugh, you're as bad as the rest of them.
I'm sorry. You're right. I'll tell you what. I'll pay very close attention, and if I see Pisco the Dead, I'll ask for your dice back.
Really? You believe me?
It wouldn't be the first time the dead seemed to speak to me.
I have no clue, but I see a shiny. Finding some interesting things. Money! Map update. And we're going to go this way. More knowledgeable stuff. Gold. Oh wait, oh. I'm under something. There's a cave, the fire, and a dead person? People? I don't know. Several of them. Secrets.
Unaratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
Free feather, yeah. Trying to find my way to the green marker. Didn't I just run through here while getting chased? And nothing now. There's no guards you want to talk to. I was just in here. There we go. Go that way. There's a shiny down there, but I'm going this way. Ran past guards.
Of the gods. Show me a sign.
Are you Pisco the Dead?
You can see me? At last, Pisco is seen. Are you also dead, Ishiki?
No. So you are Pisco the Dead?
I am Pisco, servant of the gods.
I'm Lara.
Lara. Nice name, Lara. You are not dead.
Neither are you.
Oh, but I am. As a child, I was to be sacrificed. I was brought to the mountain. The ritual was completed, but...
But you survived.
Only my body. I am dead to all my friends and family. I live by the offerings that are left for me.
I met a boy who says Pisco stole his dice.
Taki? He's the son of a very arrogant noble. He insisted we play a game. He lost. I don't have many things, but I won those dice fair and square. If you want, I'll play you for them. Do you want to play a game?
What's the game?
Talk to 5 people who have been cast out. Hear their wisdom and tell me why Taki lost, and I'll give you the dice.
I can do that.
Well, we met the dead guy, saw another graphical glitch, and I'm just gonna check. I might be ending the episode here. We got 15 minutes. We got 15 minutes, guys. Put that back over on the video. There we go. Back to the game. Yeah.
Unaratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured. Can't figure out the dialect. I must be missing something.
Five people have been cast out, and the map says 4. Certain areas it just doesn't let you run, and I'm not sure why. It might be like so I need to go this way. But it might be like specific areas.
Hello.
Hello, Ishiki. It's rare to see outsiders in the city.
Pisco sent me to speak with you.
Pisco. I like him.
You've seen other outsiders?
Only one. He was handsome, gentle, and kind. We were in love, but our love is forbidden. Outlawed by the cult of Kulkulkan.
That's awful. I'm sorry.
I was sentenced to death, tied to the cliffs and left to die. On the third day, I welcomed death. That's when he found me, the outsider. He freed me and treated my wounds.
Who was he?
I don't know his name. It's been many years, but I still hope to see him again. I often return to the cliffs, near the condor nests, and collect their feathers. They remind me of him.
That's a remarkable story. Thank you for trusting me with it.
Thank you for listening, Ishiki.
I can't figure out what this means. Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
He sees me, but he does nothing. Okay, so that was one. There's one directly behind me. Through a wall. Up there. I guess we'll take the stairs. You know, badass Tomb Raider and all, but sometimes you just have to take the stairs.
They said I'm a liar, and...
Hello? Pisco sent me.
Ah, did he?
Did you say you were cast out for lying?
No, Ishiki. I was cast out for telling the truth. That was my mistake.
What happened?
Should I say I've never seen an outsider? If no one believes the truth, it never happened.
What outsiders?
They dress in black and have strange weapons. They hide gold. I told the cult about the gold and the outsiders. They cast me out for lying. Lying? The gold was for them. One day, the cult will be exposed for its hypocrisy.
So what do you do now?
I lost everything, Ishiki. My position, power, reputation. But it took me losing all that to finally see. I had no purpose, no calling.
And you found one?
Yes. I serve the future by protecting the past. Queen Unuratu's line are the rightful rulers of Paititi, not the cult of Kukulkan. Everything I see, everything I hear, everything I know now helps the rebellion.
A worthy cause.
I send people to steal the gold shipments the outsiders deliver from time to time. They never change the drop-off point.
Sounds like you're making a difference in a lot of people's lives. Thank you for sharing. It was nice talking with you.
You too, Ishiki.
Oh, this is the men's bathroom. Oh, okay. Well, maybe we shouldn't be in there, considering our character is a woman. So... that way. Chicago, Illinois is calling me.
I don't have enough space for that.
That's nice.
All full up. Can't carry any more.
I don't know why she jumped sideways. I just wanted her to spring up the wall real quick. Look, shiny. Missed call from Chicago, Illinois.
Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
That's nice, Laura. But time doesn't flow like you think it does. Not in this game, at least. Ah, finding all sorts of stuff. hut hidden up here in the middle of nowhere. Can I not get through here? Can't get through there. Graphical glitch on those bricks. Or it might be a secret that I just don't get. I'm more inclined to believe that it's a graphical glitch. I almost didn't land on that. Honestly, I just wanted to come over. I didn't even see those. Condor feathers. Okay, let's look at that. I am going the complete opposite direction of the way I should be. Okay, I'm down here now. Would it be in this house? I can't talk to this person without the blue tunic.
Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
Yeah.
I don't have enough space for that.
I am way the hell over here now. I went through a cave and wound up too far away. I am collecting the hell out of these and getting experience and understanding of the languages and resources, but I'm not completing this quest or working on a quest even. I'm back here now. I don't know where I could have possibly gone with
This
that.
describes something nearby. Canals bring water to the arid parts of the village, and they washed me away.
I honestly don't know where I possibly could have gone with that, but I did it. I could get in here. I might as well look. Look, camp. I unlock skill. I unlock skill. Let's get to the point where I might as well just wait till I have 3. Adds a flare round attachment to all pistols. Flare rounds ignite unarmored enemies, blind surrounding enemies for a few seconds. So I have to get this one? Now I can get that one later. But I might as well go ahead and switch my clothes out. Angel of Darkness. I need this one for this village so people will talk to me.
Now I serve Ishel.
Hello. Are you one of the outcasts?
Yes, Ishiki. I'm Chaska.
I'm Lara. Pisco sent me.
Pisco the dead? Sent you to me? Did you lose a game of Patoli?
No. A boy Taki lost his dice. I'm trying to win them back for him. Pisco wanted me to talk to all those who've been cast out before he gives them back to me.
I'm surprised he didn't try to play you for them.
He is.
Ah, well, all I can tell you is this. Like Pisco, I was cast out. I lost my job and my position. But not because of an accident. Because of something I did, and would do again.
What happened?
Do you have any children?
No.
Neither do I. I did not receive the blessing of Ishel. But for my mistress, I was the midwife for her 3 children. I loved them like they were my own, until I lost my position.
What did you do?
I'm a thief, Lara.
What did you steal?
A jade necklace.
Why?
The youngest, Kiara, she saw the necklace while visiting a friend. She took it. They were coming for her. They would have cast her out. She was an only child. I said I took it. My mistress took the necklace from me and threw it on the floor, breaking it. And cast me out instead.
I'm so sorry.
Don't be sad for me. I would do it again. Kiara's learned her lesson, and she has a good life. As for me, I serve Ishel now through my weaving, the way my mother taught me. And my Kiara comes to visit me sometimes.
Thank you for sharing that, Chaska. Kiara was lucky to have you.
Be well, Ishiki.
Just goes to show, parents, even those that aren't my blood, will do a lot for their kids. They'll give up.
Honoratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
They will legitimately give up everything. There's jade up there to be harvested, apparently. One more outcast. Let's see. The bug. I want that money. I want that knife upgrade. Bugs are worth money. Learning new stuff.
Me and Netsley used to play together all the time, but I haven't seen him around a lot lately. I understand why, I think.
It's a nice run cycle. It's like, that's nice, kid, that's nice, kid. I think that's her.
Hello, Ishiki. Beautiful animals, aren't they? Llamas? So gentle. Even the wild guanaco in the wilderness. They love to be petted. The gods approve.
Okay, that's not not the person I needed to speak to. But I am getting closer.
My wife is very ill, as are many others. A sickness brought by the outsiders. Someone should do something.
We gotta go this way.
White copy.
Hello. Are you an outcast?
Yes, Ishiki. Hello.
I heard you talking about a white capybara.
Oh, not just one. There are many of them.
Pisco sent me to speak to all those who are cast out. You're a hunter.
I am now. I was once a farmer, but that wasn't a life for me. I felt trapped. Forced to live up to the duties and expectations brought down by my family. I finally refused and went my own way.
And a white capybara was responsible.
No, Ishiki. A herd of them. One night they assaulted my field, trampled everything, but I did nothing to stop them. I just watched. They gave me an idea. A herd of these capybara, all white. What if I could hunt them? What if I could finally get away from the fields?
So you did it?
Best decision I ever made. My father disowned me, gave the farm to my sister, but that's fine with me. I'm a hunter now. They call me Paimo the White.
Thank you for the entertaining story, Paimo.
Thank you, Ishiki.
Ah, another one popped up. Which is probably... I already talked to him. I'm thinking that's what... I'm gonna go this way.
Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
It's invisible. Okay, the next person should be like right
Rimac,
here.
I think we have a visitor.
Hello.
Hello. You're Lara, aren't you? Pisco sent you.
He did.
I'm Moreika. That was the second time I heard your name today, Lara. The cultists are talking about you. You're the one who started the cleansing. The one who found the key of Shell.
I am.
Oh, don't feel bad, child. The cleansing was long overdue. It must be decided. Do we continue or begin again?
That's not an easy decision.
Did you hear that, Rimac? Deciding the fate of the world is not easy. I like this one. You're right, Lara. It isn't. And if the cult of Kukulkan decides, they will enslave us all and call it protection. Won't they, Rimac? He doesn't talk much. The cult is acting out of fear.
Fear of what?
Fear of the outside. Fear of change. But the same threats that are outside are in all of us. Fear is the enemy, not change. Change is the only constant. But look at me rambling on, Rimac. The lady must want to buy something to help in her search.
Oh, hell. An ascender. Fully automatic pistol that sacrifices power for a high rate of fire. Scope. Let's go ahead and sell.
Enjoy it. Good deal. Enjoy it.
I got a lot of gold and a lot of...
Thank you.
I'm gonna sell a good chunk of this cloth just to free up some
Enjoy
inventory
it.
space because I'm not collecting any of it. Sell some more of this.
Thank you.
Feathers.
Enjoy it. Thank you. Enjoy it. Good deal. Enjoy it.
Sell a good chunk of that too. We got some money going on. Lockpick.
Good deal.
I need another 1,000 to be able to afford the equipment.
Thank you.
That'll leave me with 5 cloth. I'm pretty good on arrows right now. So I'm just gonna sell all of my
Good
hardwood and all of my feathers.
Enjoy it.
And then I can afford to buy the Ascender, which piece of
deal.
equipment that I needed to acquire. The sight would be nice. The pistol I don't care about, but the laser sight would be nice. But
Come find me if you need anything else.
can't really afford. So now we just need to go talk to him, and that's quest complete. There's a relic there. There's gold all over the place. Jade.
Unaratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
Ah.
Pisco?
You've already spoken to them, haven't you?
I have.
But you still don't see it.
They all had hope.
You need to do better than that if you want to win the game, Lara. Hope is one thing, but all those who have been cast out have thrived in their new lives despite their circumstances.
Even you, Pisco.
Well, I am the best Patoli player Paititi has ever known. Not bad for a dead man.
Not bad at all.
So again, what did you learn?
I learned that sacrifice can make your life better. That you shouldn't be constrained by the legacy of your family. You can find your own path. Love is stronger than death, and you need to believe in something greater than yourself. But ultimately, you can't control everything. It's what you make of your situation that defines you.
Well said, Lara. You're sure you're not dead? Taki thinks he lost his dice because he was unlucky. But it's not the throw of the dice that wins the game. It's the skill of the player.
I see that now.
What did you think of Moreka, the outcast?
She was expecting me. She seemed to know quite a bit about me.
Ah, she knows a lot about everything, Ishiki. She has the most wondrous items in her shop. Artifacts known only to the gods.
I saw.
You were lucky you found her. She often travels outside of Paititi, gathering inventory.
She seemed the most optimistic.
Of course she is. We have a saying in Paititi. We all create destiny. We don't choose our circumstances, only our actions. A lesson my friend Taki needs to learn. Well played.
Thank you, Pisco. I'll bring the dice back to Taki. Unaratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
Where to get that? No, I didn't. I got it now. Basically, those little quests are just so you have a reason to explore the town and find all the things, and it's just a nicety. Give you something to do.
found your dice, Taki.
Oh, thank you.
Didn't you say Pisco stole your dice?
Everyone knows Pisco steals.
According to him, you wanted to play a game and you lost.
He wouldn't let me play again. Just one more roll and I would have won.
Pisco wanted you to know.
It's not the throw of the dice that wins the game. It's the skill of the player. Now that I have my dice back, I can practice more. Thanks again, Ishiki.
Oh, kids.
Unuratu must be worried about Etzli. I have to tell her he's been captured.
Okay, okay. That was shiny. Thought I saw something. It's nice that we got the ascender, and I want to get that better knife. I can't even kill the birds right now. So it doesn't matter.
Etzli's been captured. I know. They're holding him at the barracks. We're working on a plan to release him.
I tried to get to him, I'm sorry.
He's a warrior. What's that? This is a key. It looks like it belonged to the mountain temple. It is adjacent to where they're holding him. Is the box of eggshell connected to the barracks? Is that why the cult occupied the temple? It's heavily guarded. When we go in, it has to be subtle, silent.
Is there a back way?
There was one, by the salt mine, but it has deteriorated. It's treacherous.
I might be able to manage it.
Perhaps. You did survive the sacrificial pit. I haven't been back inside since I was a child. But from what I can remember, the barracks are within an inner stronghold.
If I can get in through the back way, I can clear a path and let you in. We will free Etzli, then go find the box.
I'll take care of my son. You go after the box.
The graphical glitch is a little messed up sometimes. It kind of looks like censorship. But that's going to be the end of the episode, guys. We'll continue this. I'm actually going to do the next episode now, because I have time today, and I might not have time this weekend, and this gets me to Monday. So I have content for you guys, till Monday. But my next day off is Tuesday. I know I'm gonna sleep in, so there won't be an episode on time on Tuesday if I don't do another episode. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that next, because I do have some time until Shellnut gets home, and then I'll at least have it recorded, ready to go, so I can edit it up, and you guys will have content. But that being said, like, subscribe, content, all of Shellnut stuff is down in the description as per usual. Check out her books, check out her novel. Well, I should say check out her journals and her novel. She's getting very close to finishing the outline for her second book. It's the second in the Downdraft series, and it's looking pretty good. But I'll see you guys in the next episode, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this one.